Hey guys, Eclipse14 here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Well, I'm in front of this slab right in front of the desert temple, and if we try to read it, it's just a bunch of these weird symbols and stuff. We need the Book of Medora to actually read it, which I did pick up last episode. Press start, have it ready, start again, and press Y to do it correctly. Okay, that doesn't sound too hard. I wish that this Let's Play does fine, I make it through 100%, and there will be no issues whatsoever. Okay, I think that's enough of a good wish. I'll press A again. And these things just rotate like that. It does lock you out, but don't worry, there is an escape heading through the temple. So let's walk on in, and here we go. Okay, the Desert Temple. It's kind of weird because both B1 and 1F are technically above ground, but B1 is basically just a huge maze where there's 3 exits, and the back side of the dungeon is 1 and 2F, which is pretty straightforward once you get there. Anyway, let's go. First things first, we need to head towards the back end of this area, which simply just need to do this. And, oh, wait a minute, we need to actually get across from the sides. And just yeet. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not going to be smacking something with a book. That makes too much sense. Plus, it doesn't do much anyway. Going up here, and here's this place. We're going to just yeet. More importantly, I can yeet jars at these things. Cap out on arrows, but there's a switch right there. Yeet. And that brings us the dungeon map. Which, as you can see, is, well, just this. Nothing too crazy. Of course, the first couple rooms, as I mentioned, it's pretty straightforward. Alright. One thing to get out of the way, just for map completion purposes, this is a room you don't ever have to go in whatsoever, but it can be done if you just want to cover the entire map for some reason, is this room. I'm just trying to take care of the enemies here. There we are. Go in here, and you end up trapped with that thing, and of course, 4 of these guys to take out. You have to take out everybody to escape. So I'll just wait for it. And that wraps that up. It's dumb. But in any case, what we need to do now is I'll just charge to the other side. Whoops, a little too early. We need to go into this door. Because right there, well, there's a Sahasrara tile where it just says a bit of an obvious thing. But more importantly, there's a key on the northwestern lamp. Also, avoid those eye lasers. I can't even destroy them if I remember right. They're just super obnoxious. Nope. Whoops, I goofed up. This is where you get out. That leads to the big chest. I don't need to go there just yet. Rather, this key goes over here where there's one weird spot. That's where it is. So use it. Before I do that, let's just head down here. And this just covers this room, which is actually your exit out if you need to leave the Desert Temple for some reason. Roll on over here. Brings us to this room where there's this compass. Now I just have to, ouch. Take out the enemies. Go in here. Oh, that's a thing. All the way at the end is the big key. And that's all the core treasures of the dungeon. And that's it there. Alright. So with that done, I think all that's left are the western rooms. Yeah, just the western rooms. The northwestern one is the big chest, as I mentioned, so I may as well go there now. But I'll cover the other couple rooms before I leave. Make a long charge all the way here. Alright, finally took that thing out. As you saw, northwestern one's the one you need, but while I'm here, I may as well try to dodge the eye laser, or at least see if I can find a harder second in order to get... There we go. Exactly 500 rupees. Once you have the big key, you get your hands on the power glove. Cool stuff. I do, however, need... It's only the white stones. We need an upgrade to the power glove in order to get the black stones that appear on occasion. No big deal, though. I'll just run a couple arrows. Yeet. That brings us to this room, where all I need to do is move a block. And that brings us to a room with some fairies, if we need them. You can catch them, put them in your bottles, or just pick them up and make sure you're at full health. Either or works. Well, so much for being perfect already. And that's that. Actually, did I cover all the rooms just to make sure? Yes, I did. Had to double check. But anyway, while you're here, head all the way down. And right up here is another piece of art. You may as well get it while you're here. Just, eat this damn vulture. There we are. And right behind here is this weird tuft of grass where, yeah, you can just lift these 8... They have an 8. I call them like 8 balls or something like that, because that's what it seems like in a sense. Though that might be more the black stones, but yeah, it's a weird thing. But now we enter the more proper section of the Desert Temple, which there's only a couple rooms, that's about it. Of course, this one here is just this, where you just have to move this block, open the door. And that brings you here, where we have to find the key, while these tiles just start yeeting at us. If we hang on just long enough, it makes a pretty intricate design. It's always the same ones that lift up and throw themselves at you. If you figure out the pattern, you can get through without ever getting hit. Of course, I got hit a bit early, but I don't need to do that anymore. The final result is just this weird design. I wonder what it could be. Well, anyway, once you have the key, head up to 2F. And then we have this weird room where... Could that be the bottom of where I previously was? I don't know, it just looks weird. These things have to be taken out, while also dodging the eye laser, which I just ended up on the damn statue to get hit. Now we end up here, where I think what we need to do is light all the lamps quickly. So... 1, 2... I'll just quickly do this while I can. There's the... Brings us here. And looks like the same thing. Do I have to actually hold out? Nope. There's the key. I was going ahead. And then we have this room, which looks like a dead end, but in reality, the wall can move. But first things first, I gotta take that thing out. Which means I have to have my arrows. Whoops. Now we just need the lamp. Light all 4 lanterns. Well, lights. And that thing moves. And that's the door. Open it up, and that is everything, correct? Yep, all that's left is the boss room. This is the sandworm fight. Actually, do I really need to do that? Or should I do... I'll do the bow and arrow for good measure. So there's 3 of these things, who just shoot 3 rocks in 4 intermediate directions. If there's only 1 left, it becomes all 8 directions. But beyond that, they're just, it can be a little obnoxious. But as long as you know where to position yourself when they move around, you should be fine. And after that, it's a matter of just making sure you're able to hit their heads. This fight might take a while. Of course, I see no reason to really use any more than just, my sword. It's fine, I think. And that was just bad timing. If I can at least get one of them, things get easier. Nope. Got a couple of them at least. This is awkward. And that one just instantly went down. This is like very clustered. Well, at least I'm getting them. Alright, there's one down, finally. Took a while, but it happened. Nope, couldn't make it happen. And that's number 2, which means now this one's gonna start shooting in 8 directions. Like so. But it's only 1, so it shouldn't be too hard as long as you position yourself just right. And that's the sandworms. So it took a while, but they're not that hard. That brings me to 6 hearts, and that's pendant number 2 of 3. Not too shabby. And that last one's going to take a little while to get there. I'm already a little past 12.5 minutes, so I'm probably not going to worry about it. I'm definitely not going to worry about it this episode. Rather, what I can do is probably... Fairy! I can probably, just get set up to get ready to go there. And that'll allow me the opportunity to, cover the next dungeon next episode, which is the Tower of Hera. So, I think what I should do is just, well, with the, rocks able to be lifted, I can probably cover a couple areas. And, I think there's a spot where there is all... Well, that was a thing. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, some of the big rocks have these tunnels, and there's this guy, for example. Yeah, it's the ice cave. Unless he's talking about the, rock. Which I could go take a look at. You know what, that's what I'll do. I mean, I'm right here anyway, and I've got a little time. As you notice, there was a black rock right there. We can't lift that yet. But eventually we will. There's also this thing, which I'll focus on this when it's the right time. But I do know that upon clearing this little puzzle, that does allow you a piece of art. We'll get that when it's the right time. Go ahead and just make my way back to the ice cave. Almost. And lift the rock there. Actually, I can probably just Pegasus charge. I mean, may as well. And here we are! These crabs can get out of the way. Lift, yeet, down. What's here? This guy. Well, that was easy to know. That's it, though? Really? Huh. Oh well. And that's pretty much it. So, I guess what I can do now is, I guess I'll just return to Link's house. Maybe do a couple extra things. And, I guess next episode we'll just make our way up to where we need to go, which is Death Mountain, cover the sequence there, and that should give me plenty of time to just get ready for the Tower of Hera. So, I will get blown up a bunch by the Dungos, or Octoroks. Those are Octoroks. The Dungos are the ones that are the armored guys that require to be blown up with bombs. And with that, home sweet home, and this will be a good time to cut off, but not before I just lift and yeet these. And, yeah, that's what I'll do. So next episode, I'll make my way up to Death Mountain, and get things ready for the run to the Tower of Hera. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.